They were called the Twin Colossals long before anyone believed they were real. Jax and Rowan Harrow, towering brothers born under a blood-red sky, guarded the borders of Red Mesa, a stretch of cursed desert where storms walked like beasts and the ground itself whispered old names. Every rancher, outlaw, and wanderer feared them. Few had seen them and returned. But Ayla Quinn had come for them anyway. She was small, 5 feet of stubborn bone and desert wind, but she carried a reputation of her own, the only survivor of the Sandmaw ambush. The night her village burned, someone had watched from a distance. Someone strong enough to help, but they hadn't. The rumors said it was the twins. So Ayla tracked them to their canyon fortress carved into the stone like a jaw. As she approached, the ground shook. Shadows lumbered across the ravine. 2 figures emerged, each nearly 3 times her height, wearing long dust coats stitched from the hides of monsters men didn't dare name. Jax, the broad-shouldered one, studied her with ember-dark eyes. Rowan, leaner but taller, watched with a half-smile that looked carved from iron. "You're far from safe territory, little one," Jax rumbled. Rowan added, "Most folk faint before we introduce ourselves." Ayla swallowed her fear and stepped forward anyway. "I'm not most folk." The twins exchanged a look, interest, surprise, and something testing in their expressions. "Why are you here?" Jax demanded. Ayla lifted her chin. "Because the Sandmaw slaughtered my people, and you too," she pointed at them like she was pointing at mountains, "were seen watching from the ridge. I came to ask why you didn't help." Rowan's smile faded. Jax's jaw tightened. "You want answers?" Jax asked. "You'll earn them." Rowan stepped closer, the ground trembling, his shadow swallowing her whole. "Prove you can stand before giants," he said softly, "and not break." A storm rolled over the canyon like a drumbeat. Ayla didn't bow, didn't shake. "I didn't come to break," she said. "I came to make you face me." The twins stared at her, astonished, then intrigued, right as the canyon gates roared open behind them. "Then enter, Ayla Quinn," Jax said. Rowan's eyes glinted. "And let's see what you truly are." Trial of the Colossals. The canyon fortress was a labyrinth of stone bridges and echoing chambers, each one built for bodies far larger than Ayla's. Torches burned with blue fire, storm flame, the kind harvested from desert tempests. Rowan walked ahead with a long, easy stride. Jax walked behind, silent as an avalanche. "You said you want answers," Rowan called over his shoulder. "But answers here are earned by courage." Ayla snorted. "Then you picked the right girl." Rowan chuckled. Jax didn't. They stopped before a massive circular pit lined with obsidian teeth. "The Sandmaw," Jax said. "The creature that slaughtered your home. This is one of its young." A low growl rattled the stones beneath their feet. Ayla's hand went to the dagger at her belt, small, simple, but hers. "You knew this was here," she said quietly. "And you still didn't help my people." Jax's face hardened. "Helping meant starting a war we weren't ready for." Rowan added softly, "But we watched. We remember. And we don't run from the past." The implication settled into Ayla like a weighted cloak. "Fight with us," Jax said. "Face what destroyed your home, beside the giants you accuse." Ayla hesitated only one breath. "Open the pit." With a roar of chains and stone, the obsidian gate lifted. The Sandmaw youth sprang forth, fangs like spears, eyes like cracked glass. The twins moved like storms, Rowan leaping the pit's edge with a roar, Jax intercepting the beast's strike with a fist that shook the canyon. Ayla darted between their footsteps, quick as a spark in a dry wind. The Sandmaw lunged at her. She didn't retreat. She plunged her dagger into the soft seam beneath its throat, a tiny blade in a massive body, but placed with precision born of loss. The beast collapsed with a thunderous cry. Silence followed. Then Rowan knelt, bringing his tremendous face level with hers. "You fought a monster without flinching," he said. "You've proven yourself." Jax bowed his head, a gesture no one had ever earned before. "You stood before giants," he said, voice low, "and we are the ones humbled." Ayla exhaled, shaking from exhaustion but still standing. "So," she whispered, "do I get my answers now?" Rowan smiled, not mocking this time, but almost proud. "You get more than that," he said. "You get allies." Jax placed a colossal hand, gentle as a shifting dune, against the ground beside her. "And if you still want justice for your home," he said, "then we hunt the Sandmaw King. Together." Ayla straightened. For the first time since her village fell, she felt something like hope. Then let's finish what started.